Welcome back to Auto VIP, the place where we talk about the latest rides, the hottest updates, and everything in between when it comes to cars that get your heart racing. Today we are diving into something that's been making waves all over the auto world, the 2026 Ford Mustang. This car is more than just a new model year, it's the continuation of America's most legendary pony car, a machine that has been capturing drivers' imaginations for decades. Stick around because we're going to go over trims, engines, features, pricing, and even what's rumored to come down the road for this beast. Let's kick things off with what makes a Mustang, the engine lineup. Ford has stayed true to its formula of offering choices that suit everyone from casual drivers to die-hard enthusiasts. The base model is the EcoBoost Fastback, equipped with a 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Now don't let the 4-cylinder fool you, this thing pumps out about 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. That means you get solid acceleration and a car that's actually manageable on gas compared to its V8 siblings. It's a great choice for someone who wants Mustang looks and style without paying V8 money at the pump or the dealership. Step up to the GT, and you get the classic Coyote 5.0-liter V8 engine. It's cranking out roughly 480 horsepower and 418 pound-feet of torque. The sound of this V8 is enough to remind you why people fall in love with Mustangs in the first place. You can still choose between a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic, depending on whether you want raw driver engagement or modern convenience. And then we have the dark horse. This one is for serious performance lovers. Ford tuned the 5.0-liter V8 to make around 500 horsepower. It's not just about the numbers either, it's the way the car feels on the road. With MagnaRide adaptive suspension, beefier cooling systems, upgraded brakes, and even an electronic drift brake for track use, the Dark Horse is basically a factory-built, street-legal track car. Speaking of track and tech, the inside of the 2026 Mustang is a leap into the future while still holding on to that driver-focused feel. You've got a 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster that flows seamlessly into a 13.2-inch central infotainment display. The whole thing is slightly curved toward the driver, giving it a cockpit-like feel. Everything runs on Ford's latest Sync software, which means wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice commands, and over-the-air updates. Ford also knows how to tap into nostalgia, and that's where the FX package comes in. It's a new option for 2026 that channels the Fox body Mustangs of the 1980s. Think Oxford white badges, retro lettering, plaid seat inserts, and a square edge styling nod. For fans of that era, it's like the perfect modern tribute without giving up the modern conveniences of today. Now let's talk numbers, because pricing is where a lot of people make their final decision. The EcoBoost Fastback starts at around $32,320. That's the entry point into the Mustang family. If you want the EcoBoost Premium Fastback with more tech and nicer interior touches, it's about $36,345. Go for the convertible EcoBoost, and you're looking at around $40,120, while the EcoBoost Premium Convertible starts near $41,845. Moving up to the V8, the GT Fastback begins around $46,560. If you want the GT Premium Fastback, that will set you back roughly $51,080. Want to drop the top with V8 power? The GT Premium Convertible comes in at about $56,580. And then there's the Dark Horse. This trim is starting near $63,080, but depending on the options and whether you go for the premium version, it can climb closer to $69,000. Compared to last year, these prices haven't jumped dramatically, which is impressive given inflation and rising costs across the auto industry. Ford clearly wanted to keep the Mustang competitive in its segment. So what makes each trim unique beyond just engines? Let's break that down. EcoBoost trims are surprisingly well equipped with selectable drive modes, a standard line lock feature that lets you do burnouts at the track, and available performance packages that add bigger brakes, a limited slip differential, and sportier suspension tuning. GT models bring the power and the looks. You get unique badging, quad exhaust tips, and the option for performance upgrades like Brembo brakes, Recaro seats, and MagneRide suspension. Plus, you still get the option of manual or automatic transmissions, keeping the spirit of the Mustang alive for purists. Dark horse models are where things get extreme. You'll notice unique bodywork, darker accents, special wheels, and interior details that set it apart. Under the skin, it's engineered to be track-ready, with things like a standard Trim-X 6-speed manual with rev matching, an electronic drift brake, and advanced cooling for the engine, transmission, and differential. Inside across all trims, Ford has stepped up its game. Premium models get leather seats, heated and ventilated front seats, ambient interior lighting, and Bang & Olufsen audio with up to 12 speakers. Base models don't feel stripped down either, with cloth seats, high-quality materials, and the same digital display setup. And here's where it gets really interesting, the rumors of what's coming next. The Shelby GT500 is expected to return for the 2026 model year, potentially with a power figure close to or even above 1,000 horsepower thanks to what insiders call the Legend engine. Pricing for that monster could easily push into the $90,000 to $100,000 range. There's also talk of a Mustang Raptor, a wild off-road ready variant inspired by the F-150 Raptor. Early reports suggest it could carry a price tag somewhere between $90,000 and $110,000, making it one of the most unique takes on the Mustang we've ever seen. So, who is the 2026 Mustang for? Honestly, there's something for everyone. If you're younger or just want the style without breaking the bank, the EcoBoost is perfect. It still looks aggressive, it still sounds good, and it's more efficient. If you want the classic Mustang experience, the GT is your sweet spot with that naturally aspirated V8. And if you're the kind of person who wants to hit track days or just have the baddest Mustang on the block, the Dark Horse is the one to buy. The 2026 Mustang is also competing in an interesting space. Dodge has moved its Charger and Challenger into electric and hybrid territory, while Chevy retired the Camaro after 2024. That leaves the Mustang as the last true V8 muscle car on the market right now. Ford is doubling down on heritage and performance, while still adding modern features and tech that keep it relevant. Behind the wheel, reviews say the Mustang feels more refined than ever but still raw enough to give you that emotional connection. Steering is sharper, suspension is adaptive when you need it, and the brakes are confidence-inspiring. Yet when you want comfort, it can still calm down and just cruise like a proper daily driver. So here's the takeaway. The 2026 Ford Mustang isn't just another update. It's Ford making a statement that the pony car isn't going anywhere, even in an era where electric cars are dominating headlines. It's powerful, it's stylish, it's modern, and most importantly, it stays true to the formula that made the Mustang an icon in the first place. If you've been waiting for a new Mustang, this might be the year to make your move. Whether you're in for the affordable EcoBoost, the legendary V8 GT, or the track-ready Dark Horse, Ford has built a lineup that delivers excitement at every level. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Auto VIP. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2026 Ford Mustang, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more car reviews and news, and drop a comment letting us know which Mustang you choose and why. Until next time, keep driving, keep dreaming, and we'll see you in the next video.